Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. Today we're going to be looking at AI and personal finance.
Yeah.
And, with all the talk about AI these days,
Mhm.
I think it's an interesting area to look at,
Absolutely.
particularly, how it might be impacting, our wallets.
Yeah, for sure.
So our main source for today is an article from Maddiness UK.
Okay.
It's titled, How to Use AI for Budgeting and Saving Money, a complete guide.
Interesting.
And they really highlight this trend of using AI in personal finance.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast this is all developing. We've
Right.
gone from those basic budgeting apps
Right.
to these AI-powered platforms
Yeah.
that are doing some pretty incredible stuff. Analyzing your spending, predicting future expenses, even suggesting personalized savings strategies.
Yeah, it's like having like a financial advisor
Yeah,
right in your pocket.
exactly.
But how does it actually work? I mean, can AI really understand like my unique financial situation
Wow.
and give me advice that's actually, going to be helpful for me?
Think of it this way. AI is like a super-powered data analyst.
Okay.
It goes through all your transactions, all that financial data,
Right.
and it can see patterns and insights that we might not be able to see as humans.
So instead of me like painstakingly tracking every single like coffee or Uber ride,
Exactly.
AI can just do that all for me.
Yeah. AI does the heavy lifting,
That's pretty appealing.
and because it can process so much data,
Right.
it can adapt to changes in your finances too. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just like crunching numbers.
Right.
It's like actually understanding my habits.
Exactly. It's about making better financial decisions.
Right. Okay, I see that.
So, for example, predictive analysis.
Okay.
AI can look at your past spending to predict future expenses.
Okay.
Like, let's say you always spend more on travel in the summer.
Yeah.
AI is going to pick up on that and predict that increase in your spending.
So instead of being caught off guard
Right?
by those
You
expenses,
can plan ahead.
yeah, that's actually super helpful.
Okay.
I like that.
It's about being proactive with your money. And
Mm-hmm.
AI can really help with that.
Okay, so that's great in theory, but
Yeah.
like what are some specific examples of how AI can save me money?
Like in my day-to-day life.
Yeah, exactly, like in everyday life.
Well, one big one is automated expense tracking.
Okay.
Instead of you having to go through and categorize everything manually,
Yeah.
the AI-powered apps can do it for you automatically.
Oh, so no more deciphering those bank statements.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the month.
Makes it so much easier.
I like it.
And then
Yep.
once the AI understands your spending,
Yeah.
it can create a personalized budget for you.
Okay, so it's not just like a generic
No,
template budget.
it's tailored to your income, your goals,
Huh.
your lifestyle,
Wow, that's impressive.
and it can adjust as your income or expenses change too.
So AI is like my personal financial coach,
Yeah,
keeping me on track.
keeping you on budget.
Exactly.
But it can go even further.
Okay.
It can actually help you find areas to save money. Like how,
It might suggest canceling subscriptions you don't use or finding you better deals on your bills.
like a personal bargain hunter.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
And it can even automate your savings too.
Oh, how's that work?
Based on your spending habits, your income, it automatically transfers money to your savings.
That's amazing, especially for someone like me who never remembers to put money into savings.
Right.
Yeah,
It takes all the effort out of it.
Yeah.
You just set your goals and AI makes sure you're hitting them.
that's awesome. Okay,
So,
this is all great. The article mentions a ton of AI budgeting apps.
yeah,
Are they all basically the same or?
they each have their own strengths.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about a few of them.
Sure.
What about Trim?
Yep.
What makes that one stand out?
Trim is great for automating those savings and finding hidden costs.
Yeah.
They can negotiate bills for you,
Really?
cancel unwanted subscriptions, even find better deals on things like car insurance.
Wow. It's like a financial ninja warrior.
Exactly.
Fighting for all my money. And it just works in the background. You don't even have to think about it.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah.
What about Clarity Money? What's their specialty?
Clarity Money is really good for giving you a big picture view of your finances.
Okay.
So it connects all your accounts, tracks your spending, and then gives you recommendations based on your goals.
So instead of checking like a million different apps or websites,
Right.
I can just see everything all in one place.
All in one place.
That's super convenient.
Yeah. And they can help manage your subscriptions, find better deals on financial products,
Yeah.
even monitor your credit score.
Wow, it's like a personal financial dashboard.
Exactly.
Giving me the full picture.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. What about Albert? What makes them unique?
Well, Albert combines AI with human financial expertise.
So you get the best of both worlds,
Exactly.
like the efficiency of the AI
Right.
and like the personal touch of an actual advisor.
So they have the AI algorithms doing all the data stuff.
Yeah.
And then their team of human advisors is there to answer any questions and give you guidance.
That's a great option for people who might be a little hesitant to just trust an algorithm
For sure.
with their finances.
Absolutely.
Okay, what about capital?
Okay.
I'm really intrigued by this whole gamifying saving thing.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
How does that work?
Well, Capital uses things like challenges and rewards to make saving more engaging. You can even compete with friends.
So it's like turning saving into a game.
Yeah, basically.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Especially for someone like me who's like not the most motivated when it comes to saving.
It can really help.
Okay, and then Digit. How does their automated savings feature work?
Well, Digit looks at your spending and your income,
Okay.
and it figures out how much you can save without it impacting your daily life.
Okay.
And then it just automatically transfers little bits of money to your savings account.
So it's like a little financial elf just secretly stashing away my money.
It makes saving effortless.
Love it.
That's true.
Okay, so the article also mentions Empower and Savor Life. Empower sounds like a really comprehensive financial platform.
Yeah, Empower basically pulls in all your financial data
Okay.
to give you a complete picture. They help you track your net worth, manage your budget, and even plan for retirement
It's like a financial control center.
for your whole life.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then Savor Life. What makes them different?
Well, SaverLife has this great community aspect to it.
Okay.
So they know that having support from other people can really help you reach your goals.
Okay.
They've got this online community where people connect, share their experiences,
Yeah.
participate in challenges.
Okay, so it's kind of like
And encourage each other.
a social network for savers.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I like it.
Mm.
Okay, so last but not least, Chime. What makes them stand out?
Well, they're all about making banking more intuitive and beneficial for their customers.
Okay, so how do they do that?
They have this really user-friendly app, and they also use AI to offer things like early direct deposit automatic savings through roundups and fee-free overdraft.
Wow, it seems like they're really trying to change
Yeah.
like how we bank.
They are.
Okay.
They're trying to make it more accessible, more affordable, and more rewarding.
Okay, so that's a ton of information.
It is.
It's incredible how many AI-powered tools are out there to help us manage our money.
It is a rapidly evolving landscape.
But with all this talk about AI and our finances,
Yeah.
what about like the security of our data?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a big question.
Absolutely.
It's kind of scary to think that we're trusting algorithms with our financial information.
Yeah, how do we know it's actually safe?
Right. How do we know they're protecting our sensitive information?
Well, thankfully, these reputable AI platforms really do prioritize
Okay.
data encryption and user privacy.
Okay, so they're not just throwing our info out there.
No. They have robust security measures to keep it safe. But it's always a good idea to be cautious. Do your research. Look for platforms that are transparent about their security and their privacy policies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Okay, let's switch gears a bit and maybe dive a little deeper into how AI can help us save money. We talked about predictive analysis before,
right.
but I'd love to learn more about that.
Yeah, predictive analysis is really one of the most powerful ways AI can help us with our finances.
Okay.
It's about using data to figure out what your future financial needs might be.
So it's like AI's learning my habits
Exactly.
and using that information to help me make better decisions.
So, for example, let's say you're planning a big vacation next year.
Okay.
AI can look at how much you've spent on trips before,
Yeah.
factor in things like inflation, and even consider upcoming travel trends
Wow.
to give you an estimate of how much you'll need to save.
That's really cool. It takes like all the guesswork out of it.
Exactly. It makes planning so much easier.
And can it?
And it can go even further than that.
Hmm.
Let's say you tend to make a lot of impulse purchases online.
Yeah, guilty.
AI can learn that about you
Yeah.
and actually give you a little nudge.
A little warning.
Yeah, a little reminder to think before you buy.
Wow. So it's like having a little voice of reason
Exactly.
to keep you on track.
Awesome. Now let's talk about automated savings and investments. I'm still a little iffy about handing over that much control to an algorithm.
It's understandable to feel that way,
Yeah.
but think about it this way. AI can actually take away some of that emotional baggage we have about money.
What do you mean?
Well, we humans are driven by our emotions,
For sure.
which can lead us to making some pretty bad financial choices,
Yeah.
like overspending when we're happy,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe avoiding investing when the market looks a little shaky.
Yeah, I've definitely been there.
But AI is not driven by emotion.
Right.
It's just logic and data.
So it's like a little more level-headed
It's
than when we are.
Yeah, and AI can automatically adjust your savings based on your income and spending. So I don't have to even think about it.
You don't have to think about it.
Okay, that's appealing.
So you're always saving even when life gets hectic.
Yeah.
And then with investments,
Yeah.
it's not about AI making all the decisions.
Right.
It's about AI giving you personalized recommendations
Right.
based on your risk tolerance and your financial goals.
So it's kind of like a robo-advisor
Yeah.
that's constantly monitoring the market and making adjustments.
It can analyze tons of data, find opportunities, and even rebalance your portfolio for you.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Does that mean we don't need human financial advisors anymore?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's more about giving them better tools,
Yeah.
more data, more insights so they can serve their clients even better.
So it's kind of like a partnership.
Exactly.
AI does the data crunching and humans provide the personalized advice.
And this makes financial advice accessible to more people.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well,
Now let's get back to those AI budgeting apps. I'm really curious to learn more about their specific features and how they can help us save.
let's do it. Let's start with Trim.
Okay, we talked about it briefly before,
Yeah.
but I want to hear more about those bill negotiation features.
Okay.
Does it really negotiate bills on my behalf?
It does.
Oh, wow.
Trim will analyze your bills, and then if it sees any potential savings,
Yeah.
it'll actually contact the service providers for you
Really?
to try and get you a lower rate.
That's amazing. I hate haggling over bills.
It can be such a pain.
Yeah,
So Trim takes care of it for you.
that's awesome. And it can also cancel those unwanted subscriptions too, right?
Yes. It scans your accounts for any recurring subscriptions.
Okay.
And if it finds any you might have forgotten about, it'll let you know.
Oh, that's helpful. I'm sure I have a few of those floating around.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, what about Clarity Money? What are some of their cool features?
Well, they're great at giving you that overall view of your finances. They connect to all your accounts, analyze your spending, and present it in a way that's easy to understand.
It's like having a personal financial dashboard.
Exactly.
Okay.
They also give you insights and recommendations
Okay.
based on your goals.
I like that. It's like proactive
It is.
in helping me
Yeah.
improve my habits.
It's not just tracking, it's actually helping you.
Okay, that's great. Now, Albert, what makes them different?
Albert combines AI with human expertise.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Right. So it's like having a whole team of financial advisors in your pocket.
So it's not just an app.
No.
It's like a whole platform.
The AI does all the data stuff,
Right.
but their team of human advisors is always there if you need them.
Okay, cool. Now let's talk about capital.
Okay.
I love this whole gamification approach to saving.
Yeah, it's a fun concept.
Can you tell me more about how that works?
Sure. So Capital knows that saving money isn't always the most exciting thing.
Right. It can be a drag.
So they've added game-like features to make it more enjoyable.
Like what kind of features?
Well, you can set saving challenges.
Yeah.
You can compete with friends.
Oh, fun.
And you can earn rewards.
So it's like turning saving into a game.
Basically. Yeah.
Okay, see.
And it makes it a lot more fun.
That's awesome. Now, Digit,
Okay.
how does that automated savings feature work?
Digit analyzes your spending
Okay.
and your income,
Yeah.
and then it figures out how much you can save without it impacting your day-to-day life.
Okay.
And then it just automatically transfers little bits of money to your savings.
So it's like a little financial guardian angel
Exactly.
quietly saving money for me.
And the best part is it adjusts automatically,
Yeah.
so you never have to worry about it.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Empower and Save Your Life.
Sure.
Empower seems like it's a really comprehensive platform
It is.
for all things finance.
They pull in all your data to give you a complete picture.
Okay.
They help you track your net worth, manage your budget, even plan for retirement.
So it's like a financial command center.
For your whole life.
Yep.
Exactly. And then Saver Life. What's their unique angle?
Well, Save Your Life understands that having support from other people
Yeah?
can make a big difference in reaching your financial goals.
Sure.
So they have this online community where
Okay.
people can connect,
Okay.
share their experiences,
Right.
participate in challenges, encourage each other.
That's awesome. So it's like financial technology meets social support.
Exactly.
I like it.
So
Okay, last but not least, Chime. What sets them apart from all the other banking apps out there?
Chime is all about making banking easier and more beneficial for their customers.
Okay.
They have this great user-friendly app,
Right.
and they also use AI to offer things like early direct deposit automatic savings through roundups and fee-free overdraft protection.
Wow. They're really trying to change the game when
Yeah,
it comes to banking.
they're trying to make it more accessible, more
Yeah.
affordable, and more rewarding.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
It's amazing to see all this innovation happening in the world of AI and personal finance.
It is an exciting time.
But with all this talk about, AI managing our money,
Yeah,
what about the security of our data?
that's a great question.
It's kind of scary to think that we're entrusting algorithms with our financial information.
Yeah, it's understandable to have concerns about that.
So how do we know that our information is actually safe?
Well, the good news is that these reputable AI platforms take data security and user privacy very seriously.
Okay.
They use strong encryption, and they have really robust security measures in place to protect your data.
Okay, so they're not just like
It's not like they're just leaving it out there for anyone to grab.
throwing it out there.
No.
Okay.
But it's always a good idea to do your own research, too.
Yeah.
Look for platforms that are transparent about their security practices and that have clear privacy policies.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like anything else online.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to be careful.
exactly.
Okay, so let's shift gears a bit and maybe dive a little deeper into how AI can help us save money. We talked about predictive analysis earlier, but I'd love to learn more about that.
Yeah, predictive analysis is really one of the most powerful ways AI can help us with our finances.
Okay.
It's about using data to anticipate your future financial needs.
Okay, so it's like AI is learning my spending habits
Exactly.
and then using that information to help me make better decisions.
So, for example, let's say you're planning a big vacation for next year.
Okay.
AI can look at your past travel spending factor in things like inflation and even consider upcoming travel trends
Wow.
to give you an estimate of how much you'll need to save.
That's awesome.
Mm.
It takes all the guesswork out of financial planning.
Yeah, it makes it so much easier.
And can it?
And it can go even further than that.
Okay.
Let's say you have a tendency to make impulse purchases online.
Yeah, I'm definitely guilty of that.
AI can recognize that pattern
Okay.
and actually give you a little nudge.
Like a little warning.
Yeah, a little reminder to think before you buy.
Wow. So it's like having a little voice of reason,
Exactly.
helping you stay on track.
Okay, that's really cool. Now let's talk about automated savings and investments. I'm still a little bit iffy about handing over that much control to an algorithm.
It's understandable to feel that way,
Yeah.
but think about it this way. AI can actually help remove some of that emotional baggage we tend to have about money.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Well, we humans are driven by our emotions,
Yeah, for sure.
and that can sometimes lead us to make less than ideal financial decisions.
Like what kind of decisions?
Well, like maybe overspending when you're feeling happy,
Yeah.
or avoiding investing when the market seems a little bit volatile.
Yeah, I've definitely been there.
But AI isn't driven by emotions.
Right.
It just looks at the logic and the data.
So it's a little more level-headed.
Exactly.
Than we are.
Yeah. And when it comes to savings, AI can automatically adjust your contributions
Okay.
based on your income and your spending patterns.
So I don't even have to think about it. You don't have to think about it at all.
That's appealing.
So you're always saving even when life gets busy.
Right.
And then with investments,
Yeah.
it's not about AI making all the decisions for you.
Okay.
It's about AI providing you with personalized recommendations
Okay.
based on your risk tolerance and your financial goals.
So it's kind of like a robo-advisor
Yeah, you could think of it that way.
that's constantly monitoring the market.
Mm-hmm. And making adjustments to my portfolio.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it can analyze massive amounts of data,
Okay.
identify potential investment opportunities,
Yeah.
and even rebalance your portfolio as needed.
So does that mean that we don't need human financial advisors anymore?
Not at all.
Okay.
It's more about giving them better tools,
Okay.
more data, more insights so they can serve their clients even better.
So it's like a partnership.
Exactly.
AI does the data crunching and humans provide the personalized advice.
And one of the great things about this is that it makes financial advice accessible to more people.
Right, because not everyone can afford
Exactly.
a financial advisor.
It can be expensive.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so let's get back to those AI budgeting apps.
yeah, let's do it.
I'm really eager to learn more about their specific features and how they can help us save.
Let's start with Trim.
Okay, we talked about Trim a little bit before,
Yeah, we did.
but I'm really curious about those bill negotiation features.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Does it really negotiate bills on my behalf?
It does.
How does that work?
Trim will analyze your bills.
Okay.
And if it sees any potential savings,
Yeah.
it'll actually contact the service providers for you.
No way.
Yeah.
And try to get you a lower rate.
Exactly.
That's amazing because I hate having to haggle over bills.
It's not fun.
It's the worst.
So Trim takes care of it for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it can also cancel unwanted subscriptions too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It scans your accounts for any recurring subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
And if it finds any that you might have forgotten about,
Yeah.
it'll alert you. And you can easily cancel them with just a few clicks.
Oh, that's really helpful. I'm sure I have a few of those lurking around in my bank statement somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, what about Clarity Money? What are some of their standout features?
Clarity Money is great for giving you a really comprehensive view of your finances.
Okay.
So it connects to all of your accounts,
Okay.
analyzes your spending,
Mm-hmm.
and presents it all in a way that's really easy to understand.
So it's like having a personal financial dashboard.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Clarity Money also goes beyond just tracking your spending.
Okay.
They also give you personalized insights and recommendations
Okay.
based on your financial goals.
So it's like it's actively trying to help me
It is.
improve my financial habits.
Yeah, it's not just about tracking. It's about actually making positive changes.
Okay, that's great. What about Albert?